Hey Taurus, I'm coming in to do a reading for you looking at the next 6 months, the next half of the year, and see what's coming. And my buddies Chippy and Sparky came in. Here's your cookie. Hey Sparky, you haven't said hi to Taurus in a long time. Yeah, come right over here so they can see you. Come on, come on. Oh, you're coming right up. Okay. All right. There's Sparky. Everybody's been asking, where's Sparky? And here he is. He's good. Yeah, we've had a really rainy season, and he does like to be outside a lot. So there you go. And you can see he likes to be up close and personal. Okay, off you go. Off you go. Off you go. Here, no, off you go. Good boy. All right, there you go. Here, Chippy, here's one more for you. So Chippy did a reading for you. I'm going to link it here. Be sure to check it out, Taurus. It's just for you. And here we go. We're going to dive into your reading. Okay, let's see what's coming up, Taurus, for the next 6 months. We are going to look into June. Let's see. June for Taurus. June for Taurus. Ah, look at this. Page of Pentacles in June. And I'll clarify these too, but there's something about more money in June. Actually, let me do it this way. Let's clarify that. Clarify Page of Pentacles. Good news about money. Maybe good news for some of you about being accepted to a school or university or something like that. Wow, it's clarified by the Emperor. Okay, so several things here with this, Taurus. In the month of June for you coming up, what I'm getting is you're going to feel really in control in June, money-wise, okay? The other thing is sometimes the Emperor, as we've seen in previous readings, and I'll link it at the end too, is watch the world stage for improvements in money. And this is coming up in June. So there you go. It's right around the corner. Let's look at July. July for Taurus. Next 6 months we're looking at for you, Taurus. June looks really promising. Wow. Okay, here we go. We've got Queen of Wands for July. Now this is a really successful card. This has to do with improvements in career and things like that. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Usually when that happens, somebody's coming in. So I feel like you might be getting a visitor or something. And actually that showed up in Chippy's reading too. I don't want to spill all the tea on his reading, but be sure to watch it because he picked up on a visitor too. So here we go. This could be a visitor that you're having in July, a Queen of Wands. Somebody who is busy, you know, gets a lot done. Somebody very successful. Somebody warm, charismatic, sometimes a fire sign. Okay, and here's the Death card, clarifying that. So for some of you in the month of July, there could be an ending and a new beginning, maybe concerning this Queen of Wands, okay? This Death card can also be Scorpio energy. Now, it's not typically connected with Queen of Wands, but, you know, it can be for some of you. I'm going to clarify one more on that for July for Taurus. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of sadness. There could be a sad event, you know, with this Death card around the Queen of Wands in July. Because there's the sad, grieving Five of Cups, loss, disappointment, that sort of thing. So that could cause a new beginning for some people, or the obvious. Okay. All right, so I'm just keeping it real, you guys. I am, you know, I always do. So let's go to August, Taurus. August, Taurus. Let's see what's coming. August for Taurus. It's a rainy day here, and my dogs are so sleepy. Okay. Oh, look at this. In August, you've got the Chariot. Okay, Taurus, lots of success coming up here. You keeping things together, even if there might be opposing forces. All right, let's clarify that. Month of August for Taurus. As we're looking at the next 6 months, if you've just tuned in. Okay, so we have got the High Priestess next to this. So things might proceed ahead because you're using your intuition, Taurus. And of course you all are, you know, as a group, very, very intuitive. So I want to say that you also might be going on a trip. You might be going to visit a medium, you know. You might be going to visit a medium to talk to Queen of Wands in the month of August, you know, through spirit is what I mean. There's something connecting there with intuition, travel. Maybe you're going somewhere for a class on clairvoyance or remote viewing or something like that. I don't know. There's something interesting coming up with this combination in August. Now, the other way we can interpret this is total success through using your intuition. But I'm feeling travel, and especially in the month of August, I'm totally feeling travel connected with this High Priestess card. Exciting. Okay, August, September. Let's look at September. Taurus, we're looking at the next 6 months. September for Taurus, what is coming up? What can you expect in the month of September? Kind of a feeling of you're not sure where you're headed next. This is 4 of Cups. So there's something about looking ahead, like, you know, here you are in a new season, you're coming into fall. If you're, you know, if you're in the United States, you know, the next quarter of the year is coming up basically. And I see you kind of like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do next? What am I going to put in this next cup? You know, where do I want to proceed with this? So let's clarify this in the month of September. Month of September for Taurus. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. So you might be thinking like, what do I want to do with my money? Right? Because we did see money coming in June. So by September, you may either have it or you're deciding what to do with it next. And there's something here about, I kind of want to do something different. There's a little bit of a feeling of boredom, you know, that I pick up with this 4 of Cups. And I'm getting like, what should I do? Should I do this or that? You know, it's like a this or that kind of feeling with this 2 of Pentacles. So I think you're going to be making some decisions and also have some good options coming up in the month of September. So let's go to October. October for Taurus. October for Taurus. October for Taurus. Oh, look at this. I think, let me read the small print on this card. Yeah, so we've got Knight of Wands here. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Knight of Cups. They look similar. So Knight of Wands, when I go into October, things are up in the air. There's a lot of excitement here coming in October for you, Taurus. I want to say some of you are moving. You know, this is sometimes the relocation card, or you might be moving to a different career, or you might be taking some big trip. There's something about being up in the air. It could involve plane travel or something like that. Let's clarify that. Give us more on Knight of Wands. I love the Knight of Wands card. You could be having a visitor from afar. Often it means that, or you could be visiting someone from afar, okay? Connecting in that way around the world. Look at this, it's clarified by the Strength card. So you could be visiting or being visited by a Leo. I've picked up a lot of visiting in this reading for you all. So yeah, someone's coming. Someone's coming into your life, and you may not even know who it is yet, Taurus. But the Strength card, this can also be an animal lover or an animal trainer. This can be somebody who's very strong, maybe lifts weights. This can be somebody who's just holding back on something a little bit, and this could be you, Taurus, holding back on something concerning this move or this visit or this trip around the world in October. I keep, a couple of times now, England has popped into my mind, and I feel like somebody here is planning a trip to England, or somebody from England is planning to come here, and it's up in the air at this time. But by October, something's going to be settled about it. Yeah, I picked it up on June, July, August too with this Chariot. I didn't say it yet because I wasn't sure, but then I'm picking it up again in October. Okay, so August and October. England, something about England. Which deck am I on? Okay. All right, I'm interchanging these two decks. So we've got October. Let's go to November, Taurus. And at the end, I'm going to do a picture of all this so you can see it laid out. Okay, so you can see it better. And maybe you'll even want to come back and visit it. You should bookmark it or save it to a playlist or something to see what's coming, you know, as we go through the next 6 months. So Taurus, November. Taurus, November. Also in June, you could be connecting with an Aries or something to do with a father. Okay. November. You're going to want to rest in November. I feel like this next 6 months that I'm looking at is going to take a lot of energy, Taurus, and I think it's going to, you're going to have a lot of success, but it may be something you've worked for, or you've even put a lot of mental work into, you know, physical work, whatever. 10 of Wands is like, it's a super good card. I love the 10 of Wands because it does say success, but it doesn't just drop in your lap. It's success that you've usually worked for. All right, let's clarify 10 of Wands, Taurus. 10 of Wands for Taurus in November. Clarifying 10 of Wands. Clarifying 10 of Wands for Taurus. Oh, whole new beginning. So there's been some kind of cloud with a silver lining that could have drained you. So there may be a situation that you had to let go of or had to get out of. Maybe it was sad, maybe something had to be cut out, or there was a separation, or maybe even a surgery. Sometimes these swords can go to surgeries or something like that, left you recuperating, you know, which is not the typical meaning of this card. But again, I don't always read by that. I'm a medium too, you know, I'm clairvoyant, so I read more than is there in the cards most of the time. And I'm getting somebody's recuperating from a surgery in November. And I don't think it's going to be a surprise. I think you've planned it. I feel like this is planned. So I don't want you worrying about it. You know, like, uh-oh. It's not that kind of thing. It's not going to be a shocker. It's like, no, you planned it. It worked out well. There was a cloud hanging over you, drained you maybe, left you tired, but there's success. And there's healing. And there's a silver lining. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get one more thing because that one sort of went into health. And I want to see if there's another meaning for you, Taurus, because I know there is, for November. Yeah, I get the goosebumps. Whoa. I got a huge wave of goosebumps. There's something else really good. So the health message was for somebody specific that needed to know not to worry. Let's see. Oh, and there's also this Ace of Wands. 2 aces showing up to clarify 10 of Wands in November. Important, big month, Taurus. So you're getting a cloud with the silver lining plus 2 aces, new beginnings all over the place. And this Ace of Wands is saying there's going to be some kind of new beginning that is at your fingertips that replaces wherever this was, this boredom that you might be feeling a couple of months back. I think that was September. There's something really passionate and exciting coming up, the whole new beginning for you, all right, in the month of November. So let's go to the 6th month I'm looking at, actually the 12th month, however you want to look at it. I'm looking at the next 6 months, December of 2025, see what's coming for Taurus. And I will remind you, I got a couple of things to tell you. I'm going to offer personals readings, so be sure to watch to the end if you're interested in that. And also look for the link to Chippy's reading that he did for Taurus. I think you all are going to find it fun. It's about an enchanted forest, his enchanted forest reading. Okay, so be sure to look for that on Chippy's channel. Okay, so December for Taurus. December for Taurus. Okay, we've got Queen of Wands. A lot of mental activity. A lot of thinking going on in December. What are you thinking about in December? That's Queen of Swords, by the way. Oh, you might be thinking about him. Look at this. These two, the King and the Queen of Swords, the pair, came up. You could be thinking about your divine soulmate, but here's the thing. You're thinking about it more than you're feeling. These are thinking cards, okay? These are not Cups cards where you're feeling things really strongly. This is more, you're thinking about this. You're having a mental connection, maybe even a psychic connection with King and Queen of Swords. These two people are super intelligent, but sometimes they hold back on emotions a little bit because they're more all up in their head, right? So let me clarify that for December. You may be connecting with almost like your, what am I trying to say? Like somebody who mirrors back to you, you know, who you are, or you're mirroring. There's a mirror thing going on there. This one really wanted to come out. Okay, this could be collaborating on some kind of a work project, because I did see you getting a really passionate new beginning and success in November. This could be a business partner or a coworker, or, you know, two people who start a business together, because here's the 8 of Pentacles. So Taurus, this seems to be going less to love and more to projects and work and developing something new. Let's pull one more clarification just to make sure on that. What else does Taurus need to know about the King and Queen of Swords? Interesting, that hardly ever happens, you know, that those two come up together. Let's see, King and Queen of Swords. Oh, wow, some kind of a big win. So here we've got the Victory card. So yeah, if you're thinking about starting some new business, you're thinking about it. Now this is the stage of thinking about it. In December, it's going to succeed. There's going to be public acclaim, and I feel like you are maybe teaming up in this way with somebody equally intelligent and insightful as you are, you know, because it's going to take that. And look at this, it's getting off the ground is what I'm getting. And there's going to be victory here about this. Success, new projects, and that sort of thing in December. And if you're not actually doing the project, you're going to be planning it in your head. You're going to be thinking about it really strongly. Okay. So let's do one bonus card, Taurus, if you're still here. Let's switch to a whole different deck. Let's peek into 2026. Just what's the flavor of 2026 for Taurus? Just for fun. Because why not? Right. Let's see. And I am going to tell you about personals readings here in a minute. Okay. But let's look at 2026, because I can feel you're curious. You're like, well, what happens after December? Let's see. What's 2026 looking like for Taurus? Oh man, you're celebrating. That's what. Look at this big celebration card in 2026. This is kind of the vibe of the entire year for you. I tell you what, I'm changing my sign from Sagittarius to Taurus right now. Look no further. I'm gonna turn up as a Taurus. Okay. Wow. Okay, Taurus. So, couple of things. I'm gonna show you this spread, okay, so you can look at it yourself. Maybe you want to screenshot it or whatever, okay? But also, I'm offering personals readings to Taurus only. I didn't open it up to the whole channel, although if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome to book a reading. But I didn't want to overwhelm myself with readings, okay? So I put it on Taurus as a thank you, because you guys are absolutely my biggest audience here on Spot On. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I wanted to give back, so I'm offering personals readings just for this week, up through, I forgot the date, I'll have to put it in the description, but for a week, okay? And you book it by paying on Cash App, and the link is on the channel. You'll see it, you can't miss it. And I'll link it here too. Pay the Cash App, $77.77, okay? And it's a 3-card reading. You get 3 questions, and I will answer those. No mediumship. I can't talk to your grandfather in the way I'm doing these readings. You know, for instance, it's too hard. I can't always get a connection unless I'm actually, you know, face to face with you and stuff. Anyway, so maybe at some point I'll do that too. I don't know, but not this time. So what else? $77.77 Cash App. Oh, and email me with your 3 questions and tell me who you are on Cash App so I can connect that you paid, okay? And email me at border444collies@gmail.com. Okay, and that's my thank you to you as an audience. You know, I really, really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so very much. It's been an extremely hard year for me, and you all have supported me so much. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So Chippy is over there. Chippy needs watch hours, guys. I'll just tell you. I'll just be honest. His videos are so short, we're having a hard time getting enough watch hours to monetize his channel, which we would both really like to do. So if you can help with that, please do. Watch his videos start to finish. Okay. All right. So I think that's all. And have a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend. And I love you all very much. And I'll see you again soon. Bye now. Okay, here's your spread, Taurus. Hope you can see all of it. There you go. There's your spread. This one is 2026. That's the only one, okay, that doesn't fit with the end of this year. So here we've got June, July, August, September, October, November, with 2 ace cards, 2 different meanings on November, and December, right here, December. And here's what we look for 2026, okay? Thanks for being here, you guys.